Now we'll see the motor connections. This is the motor supply side and motor side connections, that is armature winding connections A and field winding connections Z. And these are the terminals of 4-point starter, because we need to go for starting the DC motor with the help of a 4-point starter. So we have connected from plus terminal to L of that is L of 4-point starter connected to DC supply, that is plus terminal, and A of starter 4-point starter is connected to armature terminal of DC motor, and similarly F, that is F terminal from 4-point starter is connected to one fixed terminal of rheostat as shown here. Other end of fixed terminal is left over, so no need of connecting that. And variable point, please see here, this position is at its minimum now. When the current enters here, the current flows through this and this variable point directly to Z. So no resistance is included here, hence we take this as a minimum position. So it is in minimum position and the variable point is connected to Z, ZZ, AA are all LL are all connected to negative terminal. If you see from the circuit diagram also, AA, ZZ and LL all are connected to negative terminal as shown. So this finishes the prime movers part connections. Coming to excitations connections, from plus terminal it should be connected to one fixed terminal of rheostat, and another fixed terminal it should be connected to negative terminal. So it is shown here. So one fixed terminal is connected to plus, another fixed terminal is connected to negative terminal. This is another fixed terminal. And please observe, the current enters at the positive terminal where here, and the total resistance is included, and then current flows out from here. That means entire resistance is included in the circuit. Therefore we say that this position is at its maximum. Field rheostat of alternator is at its maximum. Now the variable point is connected to positive terminal of ammeter, and ammeter other end is connected to X, so it is shown here, and XX is connected to negative. This finishes the field rheostat of alternator part, that is excitation circuit. Coming to alternator circuit, that is RYP are the terminals of alternator. Don't go for ABC. We say ABC are nothing but 3-phase supply side terminals. So we are not going to take 3-phase supply side, only alternator terminals are, and they are connected to, and one is connected to voltmeter, you see here, or from R one is connected to common terminal of voltmeter, and another one is connected to the switch, TPST switch, where you can see here this one. Similarly, another Y from voltmeter other end, it is connected to Y as shown here. So Y is connected at the same from the same point itself, it is connected to one end of TPST switch, and B is connected to the third terminal of TPST switch. So this connection is one side of TPST switch, that is alternator side. Now the other side, load side circuit is there for this TPST switch. This is load side circuit where an ammeter is connected in series with inductive load, other end is connected to inductive load, and please observe the inductive load is connected in star. You can see here it is connected in star. So if you observe, there also the 3 star terminals are connected together and only 3 other terminals are taken out. You can see here star connected is connected, the other end only front side 3 terminals are taken out, to which one is connected to the ammeter and the other 2 terminals are connected to the load side part of TPST switch. This finishes the circuit diagram for load test on alternator and especially for inductive load. Now let us start the machine. This is given the supply DPST switch, slowly starting. This is motor. Now after thorough connections, give DPST, start the motor with the help of 4-point starter and make the DC motor to run at 1500 RPM until you get 1500 RPM. There itself is 1500. Once if you set that DC motor to run at 1500 RPM, then start giving excitation circuit. This is supplied to the excitation circuit. You can see here field current is 0, voltmeter reading shows 0. So what we have to do, slowly vary this. We have to see that rated voltage is to be set in the meter. So rated voltage, that is 400 volts in general. Though it shows 415 volts on the alternator, but in general the line to line voltage is 400 volts we have to take. Now we have taken terminal voltage is 400 volts. Now inductive load is to be connected. So I am putting inductive load here. So inductive load is given, and see the load current is 0. Now we have to vary slowly. Take 1 ampere, 2.5 like that. So see that the load current is load voltage, load current, and type of load. So we have taken type of load as inductive load. So load voltage 1 ampere. How much? 1 ampere. 0 voltage. First no load is to be considered. 0 voltage. So 400 volts. And load current is 0 for first reading. Next, please do remember, for every reading we need to see that the speed of the machine should be at its rated speed. You can take it. 1.5, and we have to see that speed should be at its rated speed. Speed is set at 1500 rpm, and now we need to note down the voltage. It is taken as 188 into 2, and load current is 1.5 amperes. Go for 2 amperes. Speed 1500 rpm. So third reading, it is 182 into 2, and the current is 2 ampere. Then fourth one, 3. Or else 2.5 you can take it. We need to get the graph. 2.5. Speed. The voltage rating is 164 and 2.5. Next. So it is 158 into 2, 3 amperes. 61, 3.5. Same value. It's 146 into 2, 3.5. Next, last reading 4.2. Finally go for last reading at 4.2 amperes. So the last reading is 124, 126 into 2, and 4.2 amperes. So for inductive load, this is the tabular column. Similarly, we need to conduct the load, conduct the experiment on resistive load. So gradually reduce the load. cutoff excitation. Now we go for connecting resistive load.
ఒకసారి ఆన్ చేయ తర్వాత ఒకసారి ఎగ్జైటేషన్ ఇచ్చి ఒకసారి ఆన్ చేయి ఏది ఆన్లో ఉందో స్పీడ్ ఉంటే లేదు 400
Just vary up to 400 volt.
పెట్టి దీన్ని చూద్దాం ఏదైనా లోడ్ ఉందో ఏం లోడ్ లేదు ఉంది దాంట్లో ఉంది ఏం లేదు
Let's just check up.
ఫ్యూజులు లేవు ఫ్యూజ్ లోడ్ దిగి